Yo, what's up, guys? It's Isaac from the GTE Event Group, and it is day 2 of Wedding MBA 2018, and I got Chris and Alex with us.
What's up?
What's up, guys? What's up?
So we're going to talk about what we got out of today's class, or what we didn't get out of today's class.
Yes.
So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and say whatever you want to say, because I think I'm going to go in a completely different direction.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it a little bit.
Sweet. So I'll lead off then.
Yeah.
So one of the big revelations that I had about today was I wasn't getting too much information. It was all repeat. It all comes down to like building a relationship, customer care, just doing the work, stuff like that. But what I realized, and I probably just figured this out not too long ago, that we're at that level where we could be up there with the best. That like our service and care is pretty much on point.
Right.
With what we're doing.
You know what? To touch on that, I don't know if you have anything to say, but I almost feel like, in a lot of ways, we set the curve, and we are so like far beyond some of the stuff that we hear. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like you said, man. It's like it's great content. I mean, you know, but
I truly picked up that we should be up there, man. Like we should be up there.
Yeah, some of the stuff that I picked up from you guys along the way, you know, they were kind of saying, and it reminded me of when you guys were, you know, mentoring me and stuff like that, and it's staying right. Like, you guys have taught me a lot of the stuff that they were mentioning.
Yeah.
Up there.
I learned the next step for GTE is for us to be up on that stage.
Yeah.
And get national recognition.
Most
I
definitely.
think it should happen.
It's going to.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It should.
You know, touch on that real quick. There's a lot of great speakers here. A lot of great speakers.
Yeah.
And some of them I've been seeing for years. Actually, no one today or yesterday, but most of the speakers, I've seen them, you know, speak over and over and over. But to give credit to them, I mean, it's all got to start somewhere. You know, so a lot of my presentations that I built for the companies has truly come from some of these speakers. Now, it really evolved when I started studying Fortune 500 companies. You know, when I realized, like, okay, this is cool, but how do we take this to the next level? Hey, you know, I mean, I want to own a Fortune 500 company. I mean, the wedding industry is one of the biggest industries you could be in. Why can't it not be a Fortune 500 company? Mm-hmm. You know, with that mindset and that mentality. So I only want to bring that up because a big shout out to all the speakers in the past. You know, guys, I mean, you guys have inspired me and my team to get where we're at, and I feel like we're just pouring the foundation. Foundation's almost built. And we're about to keep building up from here.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, going in a completely different direction, guys.
Okay.
I just want to say one thing. Dude, I am so proud of the Fresno market, the wedding market.
They're showing up to play, or showing up to... Well, they're showing up.
Hell yeah. There's heck of vendors out here from the wedding market. And, you know, it just shows what kind of market is serving, or the Fresno market, how much they care about their business and putting out a great product, which I think is awesome, especially if you're getting married in our neighborhood. What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really think so. I am really, really surprised that there are this many vendors from Fresno this year. You know, it's I think it's long past due. We've gone to about 2 or 3 years worth of kind of events like this, and Fresno hasn't been represented as well as it should be, because there are some great vendors out there.
They are, and yeah, to touch on that, I mean, even if a bride's not our own, we still want to have an excellent experience, and these vendors coming out, bettering their game, going and implementing it, it's pretty exciting.
Most definitely.
And it makes it easier for us, too, because we work with these guys all the time, and they're more cohesive, they're more polished, it definitely helps.
Yeah.
And it's... on the business side of things, what I love about it is it pushes me to grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like as far as the DJ industry goes, and I don't mean to be tooting my own horn here, I really kind of feel like we kind of set the bar, if you will. And we can get complacent, which I haven't done, but, you know, as vendors spend more time coming out and getting these trainings and learning, you know, it's I see this, and I'm in a roundabout way. It pushes me to go further, faster, harder. And that's the best way I can put it, man. It's like, all right, cool, guys. Get there. Raise your prices so I can go here. You know, I want you where I'm at. push me up to the next level. That's definitely where I want us as a company to be, and I gotta tell you, I meant just seeing these guys, and not only that, traveling and seeing other companies perform in their cities, or things like the bridal show. I meant, for those of you guys out there, I hope you guys know that we are looking to expand. We are going to expand. So one of the markets that I looked into was San Diego. And when I went down there to the wedding show, and I saw these booths, all kinds of booths. I'm not just talking about the DJ side, but floral and photographers. And man, I mean, maybe one or two were impressive, but you come to the Fresno market, and every damn booth you see is impressive. It's like, okay, cool. How do we beat theirs? Like, we go into that market, it almost feels like they're opening the doors wide open and say, here, come take my business. So I don't mean any disrespect to that market down there or not, but I mean, I am paying attention. My goal is to grow this company as big as we can, and I'd be a fool not to actually go and study other markets and how they're doing things. So.
And I mean, for those people listening to this, that's kind of the mindset that you have to have, especially when you get in this industry. You got to be like, okay, always up on my game. 2018, social media is taking off, and the industry is going whether you're paying attention or not. So having that mentality, definitely crucial to success.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think it's a great mentality, and now that the framework and the cementing of a lot of things has been built with Good Times Entertainment, looking at these other locations, all around California, I think it's very close. I think it's very close to that time that Good Times and soon after Captured can start taking over these markets because of the foundation that we have laid here.
Yeah, most definitely. So, I mean, I guess with that, my takeaway was how great the Fresno wedding market is, how awesome it is to be working with other vendors who care about building their business and being really good at it as we care. And, and if you're getting married out in the Fresno market, I mean, do your research. Don't just take our word for it on things. Do your research. Look up reviews. See what it was like working. If you need a vendor, see what other couples' experience was working with that vendor by looking up the reviews on like Yelp, Wedding Wire, The Knot, and it can save you a lot of heartache. It really can. So, with that being said, guys, if you have anything else to add,
I do actually. Just a couple gold nuggets. I mean, real quick. Any videos that we send out to our clients need to be less than 2 minutes. Quality over quantity due to attention span. So any of those follow-up emails and stuff like that, this guy was pretty big. 1.5, 2 minutes. Pretty good cutoff. And then this is another one that most people don't really consider because I'm trying to get everybody's business. But you shouldn't be trying to get everybody's business because sometimes you're not the best fit. And don't waste people's times. There's one cat that was there talking. And one gal, and she was saying like if she's not a good fit, she'll let them know right off the bat before they start liking each other and putting them in a bad position. So just because you can get the agreement, you may be putting yourself in a tough spot.
Let me add to that. Well, so check this out. This is when you start building a company. Like how many clients don't want to work with me? And I get it. Or how many? Well, hardly ever does anyone want to work with you, but it's happened.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why we have a company. We can facilitate those individuals because we do have the right we talked a little bit about growth and expansion, and I got to tell you, building a company, for the most part, I think we should see what we can do as far as getting everyone's business. Do we want everyone's business? No. I don't want no Bridezilla or anything. But, I mean, anyway, so kind of touching on what you just said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I got a lot from Vanessa Joy. I speak a lot on Vanessa because, well, she's one of the main speakers and she's a photographer like us. And as much as I've learned about the other, parts of the industry, I've been attending some of Vanessa's classes. And she already has built a lot of things for a company, even though she is a photographer, it's just her. Maybe her husband comes out in this video. But she's laid a lot of groundwork to start a company, such as she has a method and methodology that goes along with a whole wedding day. And she's already placed it together and created a formula to kind of make sure that everything goes according to plan and nothing is ever missed. And I learned a lot from one of her classes today. She has a lot of guides for her second shooters. She has guides on how to pose couples in 5 minutes or less and get a bunch of portraits out of it. And these are things that she offers, and I think using these is going to be pretty awesome moving forward. I really do.
Now, when you say pretty awesome, not only is it awesome knowing this information, but I mean, I think another benefit to the client that is awesome is the fact of being able to save them time, so they get to maximize how much time they can spend with their friends and family attending if they're not a part of those photos. So I mean, it's pretty much the reason why we come out here, yeah, to improve. And
absolutely,
what you just said right there, just think about, cool, if you can pose in 5 minutes or less, it gives the bride and groom a chance to go back out and mingle with their friends or move on to the next activity that should take place.
Absolutely. And we speak a lot on sunset pictures. Yeah, I know that you as DJ sometimes are looking for your bride and groom. Where are they? While they're out there taking sunset pictures, half an hour, 45 minutes. That can't happen. Not for a wedding event to keep on schedule and keep going smooth.
I've literally had that wipe a wedding before.
Yeah.
Bride and groom came back after about an hour, and everybody was gone.
Absolutely. So that's one of the real benefits that I took away from being able to do that.
So, yeah, just to touch on what you just said right now, Alex. So if there's a bride and groom listening, I want you guys to know that you guys are the host. People follow your guys' lead. So if you guys bounce for a long period of time, and your guests can't find you or have no clue, they may bounce. So just kind of keep that in mind. So information's power. Now you guys have that info. You guys do what you want with it.
Absolutely.
Cool. I think it's safe to close this out.
Let's wrap it up.
All right. So big shout out to the tought.com. They're going to throw a party tonight. Big shout out to Wedding Wire. They're going to throw a party tonight. Jason Janai's going to be up on the ones and twos. I'm excited. So if you guys are watching this podcast, stay tuned because number 3 will be out tomorrow, and hopefully we have these other 2 up on our Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff shortly. So
push those socials, guys.
Yeah, with that being said, peace
out.
Later.